Good morning, guys. How are you today? This happy, well, it'd be Halloween. By the time you see this, you won't think it's Halloween anymore. Well, it won't be Halloween. Anyways, 39 degrees here in Michigan today. It's starting blistering weather. I had sent a email to a client today, setting up an interview for a doc in November 3rd. I put on the email, I'm like, that just sounds so bizarre that it's November already. So couple things, picking on my buddy who blows out my lines. I sent him a text last night. I'm like, dude, you better get moving on these. My lines freeze and you don't blow out these lines, they're gonna burst and you're gonna be replacing all of the sprinkler lines. So he was supposed to call me back. I haven't heard from him, but he'll get to it anyways. Yeah, what's been going on? So today I'm doing my third job. You guys might know or not know, but since I've been in my 20s, I've been involved in billboard advertising. It was the first business I started when I was a youngster. I used to work for a billboard company in my 20s. I worked there for 3 years. I got hired. Actually, I'll give you the whole story. You want to hear the whole story? I'll give it to you. Maybe you never heard this story. Anyways, God, I can't remember. Maybe I was 22, 23 years old. Anyways, I was waiting tables in the restaurant, and I dated the bartender at the time. And I don't know, we had some kind of trip or something like that. And when we came back, she disappeared. Well, come to find out, she was hooking up with my boss, basically. So that didn't go well. But the reason I tell this story is there was this guy that came into the restaurant all the time, and he was kind of a pain. I did not mind waiting on him. No one ever wanted to wait on him. I didn't mind. He tipped well. The guy would order like 6, 7 Diet Cokes and would chug them, and he just seemed kind of goofy. Well, when that whole situation happened with the girlfriend, I couldn't work at that place anymore. So this guy had been offering me a job to come work for him for many times, and I always just kind of shrugged him off. Anyways, I ended up calling him. Probably one of the best decisions I've made in my lifetime. You know how you just have those moments where you do something and it works out for the best. Anyways, this guy ended up becoming my mentor. So there was a billboard company locally that had been kind of going under financially. They had borrowed a bunch of money from a bank out of Boston, and the company went into receivership. So this guy was actually the receiver of the company. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It becomes basically a manager for someone that's gonna find buyers for the assets of the company. So I was brought in. They had already cleaned house. I was brought in as a sales guy, call it land lease. I kind of did everything there. There was a guy that ended up doing leases as well, but I was the sales guy for this company for about 3 years, and I ended up tripling revenue of the billboard company, and they sold off the assets. So I did my job, but I sold myself right out of a job. Anyways, at that point when they sold off the assets, there were 2 new companies, one that bought Ohio and one that bought Michigan, and I kind of still enjoyed it. I ended up finding a job doing at the time life insurance. So I got my life and health license, the whole 9 yards, but I still wanted to do billboards because I was good at it. So I set myself up as an independent contractor with these 2 new billboard companies and started selling their signs, and I was doing very well at it. Unfortunately, as an independent contractor, they were not paying me as I should have been paid efficiently. So we ended up, I say Candi and I kind of ended up settling for like, I think it was like 80 cents on a dollar what they owed me, and we kind of parted ways. That was the time that I started my first business and my own, let's call it billboard ad agency. So that's been going on for, gosh, I mean, almost 28 years, maybe, something like that. So I still do billboards. It is my hazard pay job. Most of the time it's selling and driving, checking lights, and dealing with copy change and, all that good stuff. So today we had a new post posted, some new advertisements. So I have to go out and get completion photos. And I call it hazardous pay because a lot of them are on interstates, and I have to pull on the side of the road and make sure I don't get hit by a car or something like that. So that's my hazardous thing. So that's what I'm doing today. here we come. Right up here to these orange barrels. This is not going to be good for me. This is my board right here. Right here. Gotta get some photos.
It's mail time! Yay, I'm so excited. I have my little blanket sweater thing on here that Andrew got me for Christmas last year. But don't worry, it'll be off in a couple minutes because I'm hot and cold, hot and cold. My body just can't make up its mind these days. These two here are the ones that I'm most excited about. Ooh, Minoy. Nice. Comes in a little bag. Guess what it is? Oh, I think this is gonna be my favorite one too. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the leather feel. So I saw an ad somewhere for these Minoy purses. I want to say it was on Facebook, and it was for this purse. It was in a different color though. I also have a discount code, a link for you guys down below. This is not a paid post, but when I saw their purses, I wanted to reach out to them and see if we could work together in some capacity. I was so excited to get you guys a discount code for $20 off. So you use my code FAMILY20 at their website. And I'm just telling you, these purses would be a great Christmas gift idea. All right, this is why I really love this purse. Look at this part where it opens. It's got all your little sections for your cards. Your phone would fit in here perfectly if you want. Then there's the zipper part right here for money. When I carry like a smaller crossbody purse like this, I don't like to have a wallet. I like to be able to just have it in my purse, like my cards and my money and stuff. So I love that. And then here in the inside, there's a little pouch. It's like magnetic. Isn't that cool? And the little attached thing for your keys. All right, this purse, I went with like the neutral kind of taupe color, although I know they called it something else. I love the size of this. Oh my gosh, it's just so perfect. And I love how the leather here is kind of like textured, and then down here it's smooth. Has a zipper in the back, zipper that meets in the center on the front. You could do it, put them in the center or go all the way across. That's a nice size pocket there in the front. And then we have the strap. So we open it up, the front section has the little key ring, and then it has these two little pockets. The center section here opens up and it has tons of card slots. And then the third section, we have two little pouch sections here and another zipper compartment. There's just, I love that there's so many compartments. Gosh, I picked that one out because I thought it would be my favorite, but I just love the color of this one. I feel like I'm gonna use this one first. And the third one, I love this brown color, especially for fall. This one's the perfect size too. So this one's, again, crossbody, longer strap, the magnetic closure in the front. And then what do we have here? We have a zipper pouch just right here in the front. Tons of space for cards. And this section here, oh, this is where I'd probably open that up and put my phone right in there. That would be perfect. Close that back up, and then there's the zipper part on top to get into the main compartment. Some little pouches here for more things, and a bigger pouch even right there. So tons of space. On the very back, there is a pocket right here. Oh, actually, yeah, if you were using a crossbody, you might even put your phone in there. All right, the link is down below in the description. Again, if you guys want to check these out, use my code FAMILY20 to get $20 off. Thank you so much to Minoy for sending me these purses. I'm gonna be super stylish this fall and winter. Next up, we have, dun, 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 dun. I've been working with these guys for so long, and I kind of put it on hold for a while, but I always like to pick it back up for the holidays because they always have such good deals. And their holiday prints are out, guys. If you guessed Geometry House, you are right. Holiday print towels are out. The very best part, and please pay attention, if you've ever wanted to try out Geometry House towels, and they have way more than just kitchen towels. They have yoga towels, beach towels, bath towels, you name it. Normally my code only gives you 15% off, but from now until November 19th, you can use my code OFN15, still keep the OFN15 in there, but you're going to get 35% off. So do your holiday shopping now. Get yourself some of these super cute holiday prints for your own house. And then there's tons of other styles, patterns, colors. Like you're literally not even gonna know what to pick out because there's so many. The ones I picked out for the holidays, the Christmas trees, this really cute festive print. And then I picked out one of their smaller bar towels because their kitchen tea towels are 18 by 30. I'm gonna open this up and show you guys how big they are. They are big. The reason why everybody loves their towels is they're super, super absorbent because of this like waffle print technology. But look at how big this is. Can you even see the whole thing in here? Barely. Here, let me go this way. There you go. Fast drying, so your towel stays fresh longer, doesn't start smelling the next day. Super absorbent. It can hold up to 7 times its weight. Eco-friendly because they're made from post-recyclable products. Really, it's just the fun and festive prints. That's why we all love Geometry House. Then the bar towel, kind of the difference. Okay, so it's still a nice size towel, but it is smaller. The bar towel is 24 by 12. And then I got that same kind of like, I don't know, festive print in their dishcloths. You get 3 of them in a pack. So it came with that design, this design, I really like that one, and that design. So don't forget to use my code OFN15. I'll link it down below, but you'll get 35% off until November 19th. And lastly, Clean Simple Eats. You guys know my favorite all-time protein powder. I now have my sons addicted to their products, and they are the best, I'm telling you. If you've had problems finding a protein powder that doesn't taste chalky or leave a horrible aftertaste in your mouth, Clean Simple Eats is the way to go. So this is their November promo box. They always have the cutest little promotions, and this one is for their eggnog Biscoff. I'm probably saying that Biscoff shake, using their eggnog protein powder. All of their protein powders have 20 grams of protein in them, no artificial ingredients, no added sugar. My favorite flavor, the chocolate brownie batter. They have a ton of different flavors of the almond butters, and they're not only amazing to put on, like, you know, your typical toast and those kind of things that you use almond butter for, but I like adding the scoops of, like, they have a caramel one or just the like classic almond butter, peanut butter flavor, and I add them into my protein shakes. I just wanted to share some fun gift ideas with you guys. Some of you are probably already Christmas shopping already. If you're like me, you haven't even really thought about it yet. It's only November 1st. We do have time.
Final frontier, our family nest.
Stop. All right.
Tell them. You cutting that out? That's good. That's good drama. People want to know the drama.
That's
the fans.
That's a little dramatic.
The fans want to know.
It's not funny.
So I started having chest pains last night about 11. Tightness. So I took a aspirin and went to bed, which Frank's like, you're a typical male.
Yeah,
he's like, what'd you do, go to bed?
Yeah.
Yep. That's probably my client is actually their cardiology group. Anyways, got up in the morning and it was still uncomfortable, so we went to urgent care and they're like, it'll be like an hour.
And they're just gonna send you to the ER anyways.
So we ended up coming to the ER.
been
We're
here
towards the tail of the process. We've been here for a long time.
4 hours, 5 hours.
They did 2 EKGs. They took blood work twice. I'm okay.
They gave you nitroglycerin.
Gave me a nitro to see what kind of reaction I would have. If it goes away, that's actually not a good thing.
Yours stayed the same.
Mine stayed. It's still uncomfortable.
Hurts, right? Here.
It's because you broke my heart. You ever see that TikTok where that little boy and the girls are fighting and she pokes him? She's like, "You hurt my heart."
Yeah.
So they're checking right now. It's checking my blood pressure. Let's see what it comes out to be.
It's 113/74. It's fine. Everything's fine. No signs of nothing.
Nope. There's some serious issues with my butt sitting in this bed right now. I'm gonna need some kind. I can't even fix my hat. It's falling. Fix it. There you go. No, you just put it back in the same spot. So, anyways, we're getting out of here. Hopefully soon.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Strict regimen of sex.
Why do you always gotta crack jokes?
Why do you cut the
serious
do you
situation?
keep that in there?
No.
Why? That's the good. That's what people want to hear.
Okay, whatever.
All right, so I'm on a strict regimen of loving. That's what the doc said. He says you need to play more golf. That's what they said. They said I'm having stress that I should be golfing more.
Where was I when this was said?
I'm not sure. You stepped out.
Oh, the only time I stepped out was the chest x-ray.
That's when they said it.
That was not a doctor. That was a technician. Oh, goodness.
Yep.
Well, spent the afternoon in the emergency room for...
Ain't gonna be cheap.
Nope. Merry Christmas. This is what I did. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this is Ken's gifts for the year. Right? It's November. November's never my month for health. I had my diverticulitis in November. I have stuff every November. It's just not good.
It's not your month. You're gonna be 50 in a month and 6 days.
Yeah.
So guys, to wrap up this video, I'm sitting in the kitchen eating some chicken noodle soup. I'm reading this book by, I think it's Geneva Rose. It's called It's a Date Again. I actually got the book from the library. It's on my desk right now, but it's free on Kindle Unlimited, and I read so much faster on Kindle. So I'm reading it on there. I just need to take the book back to the library, but I wanted to tell you guys the Britney Spears book. I finished it. You know, I still haven't rated it on Goodreads yet because I feel like I want to give it 5 stars because it's her story. She chose what to write. She chose what to share. And I don't really feel like it's good to like give strong opinions on those types of books. Like, who am I to judge her telling of her life? However, if you were... Why are the dogs licking their balls? Get something good? If you're planning on getting the book because you think it's full of a whole bunch of tea that you've never heard before anywhere else in the media, I think you would be disappointed. I think it's written, doesn't get very deep. She definitely shares her disappointment in her family and gives all the reasons why. A little bit of tea that she spills about Justin Timberlake has already been talked about so much on the media. Accusations on Facebook or somewhere before I even read the book, so that was like no surprise, which was kind of a bummer. Other than that, like, she just doesn't get deep enough. I thought she would talk a little bit more about her relationship with her sister and really why that wasn't so great. Really any of her family members. Like, why, like, she puts her dad out for being just money hungry, which we already all know. She doesn't talk at all about why she doesn't have a great relationship with her 2 sons, which is kind of sad. I can understand her protecting them and probably not wanting to write about them. While I enjoyed reading it, I didn't really learn a whole lot from it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna wrap this up. I will say that Ken is in bed right now. He said he was just gonna go to bed and watch TV. We've been home for a while, but It's like 9:30. And his pain is completely subsided. He doesn't feel anything anymore. When he came home, he did take a Prilosec, which you take for heartburn. And so maybe that's what it was. He's not sure if he's ever experienced heartburn before. He said he always thought heartburn was like more just in the center. And that's where he said acid reflux before. That's always been in the center. This for him was like right here. We don't regret going to the hospital. I mean, whenever you have a questionable chest pain or whatever, you should always go and make sure everything's okay. Yeah, we'll see if that's what it's from. So, all right guys, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time. Make it a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye.